Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. So the DOT chart today also slightly up, okay? DOT $3.72. Slight upside today among a lot of other coins that are showing some green candles today. However, everybody gets bullish when we see a few green candles. I mean, which is fine because the charts have sold off for months now. And it's about time that they start to turn around. So they can certainly do that. Just be aware that just one day of green candles doesn't really make anything necessarily bullish. I mean, like DOT here, DOT started to sell off in February, since the last significant rally we had between December and January. It was a short rally and then a very, very long correction. And we have arrived in our target range down here. I see the move down as an ending diagonal. It's a bit of an odd one. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one in which we have very complex corrective structures in the subwaves. For example, here in the wave 5 of 5, we've got a WXYXZ structure. Zooming into the last wave down, which is that Z wave, we have an ABC structure, which is okay because a Z wave is typically a corrective structure. Well, it has to be. So the ABC structure is the most common one. And in the C wave, we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and potentially that fifth wave is about to finish, if not already finished, right? We talked about this $3.60 level as one of the possible support levels in recent months and weeks, actually. I'm not sure if it's months or weeks. But a while ago, we talked about that level, and below that level, we have $3.46 left as support. So we are now in the target range. That doesn't have to mean we have to turn around here, but we have to be on the lookout when everybody gets bearish and when everybody's depressed. Then oftentimes you see them turn around. I mean, also with a bullish potential, short-term bullish potential, and medium-term bullish potential, and long-term on the Bitcoin chart, DOT could be really close to the low. I've been saying that now for a while, but as I say, when we look at these structures, we have basically fulfilled minimum requirements to the downside. So that means that the low could technically be in, but I have no evidence it is. We need to see some more significant movement at the very least. I would like to see at the very least, and that's a very, very early signal, I would like to see a break above this wave 4 high at $3.90. But that is a very, very early signal. A better signal would be a break to the upside of the trend line coupled with a break above the X wave high at $4.32. Then we can start to talk about the low might be in. And if the low is in, well, we want to be careful with moon targets or very bullish targets because we are far away from any bullish structure here. But obviously, we are now in a larger support area. Yeah. Also structurally, we had support down here around $3.60. That was in 2020. But if we talk about, third wave targets, first of all, you can see all these relevant resistances here on the daily chart, $7.90, $23.90, and then sort of $55. These are all levels that need to break. And then we can get to that third wave. And it is difficult to measure really the targets with a chart history like this, but to give you an idea, in a third wave, $300 would not be completely off the mark, okay? So it's just sort of a ballpark figure. I would first pay attention to $130 when we get to an all-time high. But yeah, these are sort of the rough targets that we should look at. Now, that will take a long time to play out. And first of all, and I have to say that very clearly, the condition for that is that we are moving in a third wave because, first of all, there is currently no evidence that this overall correction is finished, even though it looks like we are at the end. But also my concern is that DOT lost all long-term support levels and DOT moved up in only 3 waves. All of that is a bit concerning. Nevertheless, we can track a bullish scenario at the moment. And it needs to turn around very. I will have concerns. I will start to have concerns when we drop below $3.46. There is more support down there, but it will make the entire count very, very questionable if we drop below $3.46. So there is going to be more support, but yeah, it's going to be very difficult for DOT to then get back to an all-time high if we don't turn around above $3.46. Okay, that's my update about DOT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.